fun. This is fun. All right, we got one more local favorite for you guys. This fella runs the Bar 101 mic. He's a great guy. I love him. Put your hands together. Mr. Joey C.
Keep it going for Jason. How y'all doing tonight? Look, there are people out there, right? I can't see shit with these lights. Oh, it's these glasses. All right, I wanted to mention that I'm a survivor. I survived the 60s. My pants survived the 70s. And you remember the 60s. I mean, some of you are survivors of the 60s, right? I know there's got to be some out there right now. Drugs, sex, rock and roll. Yeah, this lady up front goes, yeah. Then I said drugs, sex, rock and roll. She goes, oh, fuck no, not me. Wasn't me. Nah, it was me. I was a soldier in the sexual revolution that started in the 60s. I fought hard. You had to be hard to fight in a sexual revolution, or it's just no fucking point to being a sexual revolution if you're not hard. The difference between then and now is that the ladies love to shave their honey pot. And I know some of you guys call it a money pit, but it's a honey pot. I mean, they might not shave it clean. They might put like a little Just Do It Nike swoosh right down here. A little X marks the spot. Or an arrow pointing down at the cock holster. But they like to trim the bush. They do. Back in the 60s, it was different. Looked like a chia pet down there. Some of the girls even like to use an afro pick and fluff it up a little bit more, make it look nicer. Hey, don't get me wrong, I like vagina. Hairy or bald, I like vagina. The only problem I have now is at my age, I can't tell the age of the women. So if I see a clean-shaven vagina, I'm going to ask for ID. Because I mean, I still live by that old saying, 15 will get you 20. Unless, of course, you live in Arkansas, then 12 will get you married. I had a woman one time give me a fake ID, follow it up with a fake orgasm. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? She thinks I care about her having an orgasm? Shoot! I'm worried about mine. So there was another revolution going on in the 60s. It was more of an experimental revolution. It was drugs. It was hallucinogenics. It was lysergic acid dithylamide, which we all called LSD. I'm glad I didn't take the initials lysergic acid dithylamide, because LAD would have been really weird when you go to your friends and go, hey, you want to go do a little lad tonight? What do I look like, a Catholic priest? So my neurologist says that all the LSD I took in the 60s and early 70s is the cause of my Parkinson's disease. And I ain't trying to bring you all down, I'm just trying to tell you what's going on. My ear, nose, and throat doctor thinks that all the cocaine I snorted in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, about an hour ago with Mark Snipes outside, playing Whose Line Is It Anyway? I won again. Yeah, it's always my line. He says that's the reason I've got post-nasal drip. And post-nasal drip sucks. It's like, you know, something always dripping down the inside of your throat. Now I know why women don't like to swallow. I mean, it feels just, all right, I gotta admit, I've never sucked a dick. I don't know if that's why women don't like to swallow. I'm just saying that it could feel like that, and that sucks, you know. Because Parkinson's disease is not that bad. I mean, right now, really, all I got are tremors. You know, you're looking at me going, fuck, he's really either nervous or doing a great impersonation of Joe Cocker, but, man, that hand is shaking. And tremors can be good, they can be bad. I mean, some of the bad things about tremors is I'll never ever win at the game Operation again. Jenga, out of the question. Pickup sticks? No way. And when I get around a group of people like yourselves, you know, don't ever put my hand in my pocket. I mean, people tend to get the wrong impression. Although there's been a couple times when young ladies have come up to me and say, "Hey, old fella, I'll take care of that for you." For $100. $100? Okay. All right. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but anybody else's hand is better on it than my hand. So I'm at the mall one time waiting for my wife to finish her shopping. I put my hand in my pocket and some lady yells at me and calls me a pervert. I go, "Excuse me, ma'am?" And she goes, "Look at your hand." I go, "Oh, sorry." I said, "I've got Parkinson's. Those are tremors." And she goes, "Oh, God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything." As she walked away, should I have told her I don't even have a pocket on this side anymore? I mean, if I'm going to get tremors, I better be holding on to something so they don't, like, shake all the way out. And when the tremors move to my left side, as my doctor says they will, I won't have any pockets on this side either. Did I get the light yet? Oh, I just checking, because I'm not even looking at you now. The light's over there, so. No, so I kept my, oh yeah, now I get it. So I kept my hand out of my pocket, basically, and I'm still standing there waiting for my wife. And some guy comes up to me and goes, "Hey, dude, what are you doing?" I go, "I'm waiting for my wife." He goes, "No, look at your hand." I go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I've got Parkinson's tremors." He goes, "Oh, I thought you were jacking off a ghost." No wonder Casper was so friendly. All right, so I just got a couple seconds to go, so I'm going to tell you the good things about having tremors. I'm really good at brushing my teeth now. Knocking on doors is a breeze. I mean, I'm learning flamenco guitar because my parents are from Spain. I just need a disease in this hand so I can play the chords. And I got a new job. I'm a fluffer in the porn industry. And my manager calls me and says that when the tremors move to your left side, as you know they will, I'll get paid twice as much. Hi, my name is Joey C. Thank you all very much for coming out and seeing me tonight. Bring Jason back up. Thank you all.
Here we go.